I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com and NoBSCoachingAdvice.com. The current season of Billions has finished, and it was spectacular. If you haven't watched the series, it has been getting progressively better over the course of its lifetime, and I believe it's finished its third season now. But this season had a couple of interesting twists to it. And the last couple of episodes in particular offered some advice that I think is very helpful when negotiating salary when you're changing jobs. That's not the way it was depicted on the show, but I'm going to use some material from the show, two specific plot lines, to point out how it taught something. Now, the first one involves the district attorney character, Chuck Rhodes, who has been encouraged by his wife to take down the Attorney General of the United States for reasons that it's not important to go into. What he attempts to do is to plot out in his own mind, first a direct course of attack, and then a very subtle way of responding to it. A very subtle alternative that, instead of going at the Attorney General directly, is designed to draw the other person in. Now, again, the plot line isn't important. What is important is that the character carefully thinks out what the alternatives are and rehearses them in his mind in advance of the steps that he takes. He's not going in and winging it. He has carefully rehearsed it with a number of different measures along the way. So, and in each step, he can see whether the strategy is effective. He also goes to rely upon other people. In one case, he talks to his father, who's been a successful businessman, his wife, who's a therapist, and confirms advice. He speaks with individuals who report to him within the office to give them a sense of strategy. And although at the end of the season there's a plot twist and the preparation doesn't work, we are always better when we are prepared. We are always better when we see and anticipate responses from people. So I want to encourage you to do that before you have the negotiation conversation. Talk to people about what you're planning on doing and how you're going to do it. Practice what you're going to say and how you say it. And know that it's possible that it's not going to work. That's what happens for that character this season in Billions. Now, here's the other one, which is a very subtle one. We have the antagonist for the district attorney, played by the billionaire hedge fund operator, who, while he was being prosecuted last season and early part of this season, had to step out of the firm and chose someone to be the chief investment officer of his hedge fund, a younger individual, very smart. And upon his return, he did a number of things that would antagonize this individual. Mistake. What does this person do? Again, with a degree of anticipation and reading the tea leaves, he puts himself in a position where he's got a plan B. He doesn't have to take the beating from his boss relentlessly. He can look at alternatives and try to craft a solution that suggests that an exit strategy for him is best. As you go into negotiations, you should have a plan B, both for the negotiation and as an alternative job that you can go to. And in this case, the character starts his own firm so that in this way, he doesn't have to put up with stuff, and he makes a number of bold moves. Again, I'm not going to go into the plot line. But number one, again, is be prepared. Look at the what you're going to say and how you're going to say it. Anticipate responses, knowing that you can't anticipate everything. Go for advice and counsel from trusted, experienced people that you know. before going into the meeting. And the second example from the show, always have a plan B in place, because you can always cut the ties on that one and go to your first choice. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you enjoyed this one. And if you did, and you're interested in my doing one-on-one coaching with you or individual sessions with you, connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Once we're connected, message me, and we'll set up a time to speak. I also want to mention that I have two great podcasts, No BS Job Search Advice Radio and Job Search Radio. They are the #1 and the #2 podcasts in Apple Podcasts with shows for job hunting. So subscribe to both. You'll get great information that'll help you. One show is daily. The other one is 6 days a week. Short shows, just like my videos. So nothing takes a lot of time, and it just gets you more information. Hope you found this helpful, and have a great day. Take care.